Hey guys, and welcome back to the Vanilla Shiver. Me. So, this episode, I figured I would do some more road building because, let's be honest, we have to get plenty of roads in place before we can just start building our houses willy-nilly all over the place. But not just houses, potato farm, wheat farm. Ooh, that looks cool. So yeah, we shall do that. Yeah, I still think that looks nice. Oh, fudge cakes. I broke it. Okay. No. There we go. Everything is fine. Don't worry, guys. Didn't break anything. All right. So. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So, by popular request, I have indeed switched these things to the first way. You can see that no longer is the second way, because that is what happens when you switch things. They stop being how they were before you switched them. So, yes. That's fine. It's fine. I wonder what would happen if I did that. Don't like it. Okay. So, now, I am going to, I think, start, putting donator names for streets. However, don't get excited and start donating yet, because a very good point was raised that I am going to have a hard time building enough roads to accommodate all the names should that really take off. So I was thinking about it, and I think I have a good compromise where, I'm not sure, you guys can tell me what you think, but since I'm going to be building a bunch of houses and they're not all going to be this big, trust me, this is like a chateau. This is like a nice big house. Some of them are going to be like little village houses, because I do eventually plan to fill this with villagers. I just thought our first house should be something kind of grandiose. You know, nice, big, roomy. But of course, we will have a bunch of small, like those type houses kind of sprinkled around. So what I was thinking was, donators can either have a street named after them or become the owner of a building. And I'm not sure. I'm thinking I might do it by like how much you donated. So let's say, okay, where does this go? That goes there. You guys are going to have to like tell me what you think the dollar limit should be, but I could say like if you donate more than $20 or something, then you get a street. But then every donator under $20 instead gets to become the owner of a house. Because, you know, streets take a lot more work to build. There'll be fewer of them, so, you know, those are just some ideas I'm throwing out to you guys. So again, just kind of like, you know, the street design and the subscriber street name thing. Just let me know how you guys think the best ways to go about that. Whether you guys think I should just, whether you guys think 20 is a good amount to get a street named, and then, you know, anything between like $1 and $20 would be like house ownership. I'm not going to give this specific house away, this is mine. But of course, depending, I may get more donators going at once than I have something built. So I'll probably set up like a donor board, and until I build that donor their house or street, depending on how much they donated, I will, you know, have a little board that has posted all of the names that have yet to be credited their building. But, you know, those are just some ideas I'm throwing out. Ooh. Okay. I'm just going to have to accept this isn't going to come out perfect. That's one thing I've discovered about Minecraft. If you try to make all the numbers come out perfect, they're not going to come out perfect. So you just have to roll with it sometimes. Be fluid and go with the flow, as it were. Okay. So now I need to kind of dig up a bunch of my work here to get at this guy over here to pull that redstone signal out, you know. Let's see here. There will be a piece of wood, so I have some more encounters of a theta kind to talk about. I was working the night shift. Well, the past 2 nights, actually. Which, you know, is fantastic. Yay, night shifts. And, I don't know. Strange things happen. I don't understand people sometimes. So, this guy comes in, and he's hissing. That's right, hissing. He's going... And he walks in the door, and his wife's, like, chatting to him, and they're, like, laughing, and, oh, they're having a good time, and he's going... He's not laughing. She was laughing. He's going... I'm like, well, that's weird. And he comes up, he gives me his ticket. I say, all right, you're going to be in theater number 12 on the right today. Enjoy your show, and the whole thing... And after I say that, he, like, acknowledges me, but instead of stopping his hissing and, like, saying thanks or anything, he goes, and then he's, like, shaking his head with his, like, weird hissing pattern change. I was really confused, and I think he might have thought he was a snake. I don't know. I really don't know what was going through that man's head that night, but I just don't understand. I really don't. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, so that was the Snake Man. Encounter of a Snake Man kind. People can be so strange. They really can. Maybe he was either A, somehow criminally insane, or B, he's really good at parcel tongue. I don't know. I'm not going to go with the crazy idea, like, right off the top, because it could just be a parcel tongue thing. You could just be really good at parcel tongue. Because, you know, it's a skill. It's a very developed skill. So what I'm thinking is, instead of having even spacing between the lamps, which would drive me crazy, since, you know, especially the changes in elevation are probably not going to allow for that. I think I'm just going to arbitrarily place them. Just be like, this looks like a good spot for a lamp. Plops a lamp down. But I have to be careful not to put them too close, because things can get strange. It's a brown sheep. Hello, Mr. Chocolate Sheen the sheep. Sheen Chocolate the sheep. Chocolate Sheen the sheep. Sheen Chocolate sheep. Sheen Sheep the chocolate. Hello, my name is Sheen the Chocolate Sheep, and I would like to help you. Let's build a road, Sheen. Yay, road building with Sheen. Alright, I'll just do a little cinematic walk around here. So you come out of your house, you have a beautiful lamp, you have another beautiful, you have a creeper. I'm going to go to bed now. Oh, crud. This was a really bad place to go to try to hide from the creeper. Creeper be gone. Yes, Sheen the Chocolate Sheep has saved the day. Isn't that right, Sheen? Okay. Oh, the creeper's over there now. Do I have any wheat on me to try to, like, get... Nope. I'll be back for you, Sheen. Don't worry, you can hide around the other side of the house. Okay, so, that was not the only strange encounter, of course, because, you know, strange things happen the night at the theater. Holy fudge cakes! That was a close call of the second kind of the third dimension. From Planet 9. Come on. Come at me, you green slug. I think that's what creepers are. Creepers are just secretly slugs that ate a lot of C4. And now they're trying to exact their revenge on all the people who salted them. You know, it's like salting their wounds. That you like pour the salt on them and they're like, because they're melting. And then because they ate so much C4, they actually explode, kill you. It's kind of unfortunate. It happens though, you know. It's part of the circle of life, except it's the circle of creeper destruction and death and unfortunitude. That should be an enchantment, unfortunate. Except instead of being like a pick enchantment, it would be like a sword, and when you hit someone with the unfortunate sword, unfortunate things just start happening to them. Like, you hit someone with an unfortunate sword, and then suddenly, like, the game glitches out and a giant zombie spawns and crushes their cousin, and then, you know, your enemy can no longer be your enemy because they're busy at their cousin's funeral mourning their squashed zombie death. But, you know, I don't know. I'm just saying, seems like a pretty good enchantment to me. Just think of the potential that you could have for an unfortunate sword. It's there. It's there. Okay, so this hillside is quite interesting. If I wanted to, I could probably expand the road out this way to make like another quadrant thing, which I'll probably do. So yeah, for now I'm just going to kind of make the road in a straight line. And so let's see, I can't break it off here because that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I could probably do it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is like a perfect place to break off the road. I know, I'll probably do something like this to remind myself this is where I would want to break off the road if I did. Because I've been known to have Minecraft amnesia, where I just completely forget things I do in this game. It's almost like real life, where I'll wake up the next morning, and then, like, there'll be a pile of pecans, and I'll be like, who got a pile of pecans? And they'll be like, you got a pile of pecans, you pecanner. Pecanage. Anyway, let's see here. This is a very extremely hilled, thing. It's a really lame joke. I apologize for you having to listen to that. Alright, so what was I saying? I was talking about the strange encounter of the fifth kind from Planet 9 in Theater 62. So, this guy comes up, and he seems happy. But, you know, I was wrong. The man was clearly not happy. Also, the man had not been speaking English that long. This man was saying English words in ways that made no sense. Like, he would say a string of words, and it would sound like he was just making things up. Like, I didn't know what was going on in the slightest. I was so deeply and utterly confused on a moral and, like, metaphysical level. Like, my metaphysics were just, like, approaching an asymptote of destruction. It was terrifying. That's not what you're supposed to... Okay, wait. Right. So, apparently the person at box office had made this person mad, because that's... I could make out them cussing and them saying something about the person at box office being, like, rude and needing to be fired or something. I don't know. And so he was yelling at me, and he's like, at box office, and I was being nice and free, and I don't know. It sounded like, I'm not completely sure what was being said, but it sounded like he was trying to get a free ticket or something. I'm not exactly sure, because like I said, he was throwing words together in ways that didn't exactly make sense to the English language. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. And then he comes up an hour later, like an hour after the fact, he comes up to me and he is like, he shakes my hand and he says, I am sorry for yelling at you because the person at box office beats the fucking shit out of me. And I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. Just don't start yelling at me again. Like, that's the problem when the theater's, like, dead, because when you have a crazy customer, you can't pretend like you have something else to do, because there's no one else there. So they just kind of, like, sit there and yell at you about things that don't really make sense, or properly use the English language, and then you're just like, oh, what do? Oh, now I have to stand here and listen to them complain about not getting a free ticket. I don't... He's like, all I did was ask for something free. And I'm like, you asked for something free. He's like, I am here for my money. And I'm like, what do you mean you're here for your money? Did you want a refund on your ticket? Or, and he's like, all I did was ask for something free, and the person at the box office started yelling at me. And he's like, I just like, he was either A, a mobster trying to pick up his money, or B, he was like a hobo trying to like get a free ticket. And then, you know, of course, box office wouldn't like someone asking for a free ticket because, you know, they're paid to sell tickets, so it doesn't really, you know, doesn't exactly line up with their job description to give away free tickets. So I don't know. I don't know what that man's problem was, or what exactly the resolution was to the situation, but I was confused. That's it. That's the only thing I could possibly do, was just stand there and be utterly confused by the situation and what exactly was going on, because I didn't know what exactly was going on. Yep. The life of a person at box office. Or the life of a theater worker. Yeah, at least I get free movies. Smiley face, yay. I really don't like this sheer wall, so I think I'm going to try something slightly different here. Just to kind of make it look a little nicer. Add a little spice to its life, if you know what I mean. Okay, so, let's see here. Basically, what I'm thinking... Okay, that can go and that can go. Is... I'll bump the cobble back by one. Like this-ish. This isn't working as well as I was hoping. We'll see what happens. We'll go with it. So if we bump this back by one... What I can try to do is like a pattern like this with alternating stuff to make it look nicer. Because nicer looking things look nicer. Okay. So I go here, then here, then here. And then I'll go here, and there. Let's see here, that one went like that. No, stop doing that. That's not how I demand your placement. Demand your placement like that. That, done, we're done, we're good, we did it. Mission accomplished, men. Okay. And it's becoming nighttime, so I need to go sleep before a creeper comes and blows my koala tail off. Ooh, the lights came on. I love that. I really do. It's like the best thing ever. Beautiful. Sleep. There we go. And now it's beautiful morning. What a beautiful morning. Okay, so... no. You don't get placed sideways. Yep, there we go. And... So now I have to try and get it to place correctly, which could be... There we go. I did it. So, yeah, that's... I think that's going to be a whole lot better. Oh my goodness, you and your sideways ways. Why do you do it to me? Is that a spite? Did I do something to you? Just don't like cooperating with me? Are you just a disobedient child? You a problem child? That's what you are. It's a problem child. Okay, so that needs to be cobble. There we go. So that one went like this, so that one will go like that, and this one will go like that. Nope, I didn't think that was going to work. Okay, thank you for going sideways. This is always what I want you to do, is go sideways. So, there, and there. Yep. I think we're about done here. Alright, well, I thank everyone for watching this episode. Now, remember, let me know about... dang it. Let me know about the house thing, because I really... There was a good point brought up by the fact that it's going to be hard for me to build enough roads for every single person who donates. So I am thinking that having a certain dollar limit to get your name put on a road is a good idea, and then everyone who donates something below that limit instead will get a little house named after them, you know? So, except for that right there, this looks beautiful. So, there we go. And let me just take a step back and look at my handiwork. Wait, what's wrong with that one right there? Oh, okay, it's just the fact that it's, there we go. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I like that. I think that's much better than just a sheer cobble wall. Adds a little bit of detailing to it. Very subtle, but I think very effective. So, I thank you all for watching me build roads again and talking. But I do enjoy these talky episodes. So, remember in the comments below, leave your thoughts about having a money limit thing for deciding whether you get a little house or a road named after you. And also tell me what you think about these talky episodes. I've been doing more of them recently, and I don't know, I find them fun to do, but what's really important is whether or not you guys find them enjoyable to watch. So just go ahead and let me know what you personally feel about my talky episodes. Whether they're fun, or you would just rather me build things and have less talking. I don't know. What do you like? I make videos for you guys. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. What the heck? So anyway, I thank you guys all for watching this episode. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, and I will see you all next time. Doodles!